And let's get more for you as you heard how the Western Cape, in terms of the weather, things could be looking as of tomorrow. We speak to the Western Cape Local Government Environmental Affairs and Development Planning Minister, Anton Bredell. Good evening to you and thank you so much for your time. We just heard, the weather report, 60% chances of showers. You think about that cold front that is headed towards the Western Cape and also some damaging winds expected there. Let's talk about what measures have been put in place in order to deal with this, given what you've seen in recent days.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We expect more rain tomorrow, and it's going to be difficult because you've also picked up on the 3 dams that collapsed within the Swartland region. And there's a 4th dam, so the engineers, as well as specialists from the Department of Water and Sanitation, is keeping a very close eye on the 4th dam, also to release water slowly out of that dam to protect the integrity of that dam wall. And that's for us very important. All our rescue workers are on standby, also adjacent municipalities, supporting Swartland municipality. This weather can cover a wider range within the Western Cape or different areas, but our rescue workers are well prepared and they're on standby to support the communities pertaining to the dam halls. We also look at fixing the water supply to the 3 towns because that was destroyed by the dam walls that the water coming down and destroyed the water inlet to the reservoir. So that's a big operation and it will take 8 weeks to fix more or less. So in the meantime, the municipality are providing water to the 3 affected communities of Chatsworth, Riverlands, and Blickiestown with water tankers, and that's a complex and difficult exercise, but they do their utmost best. Also, meeting with Eskom, and Eskom will tomorrow be able to tell us and give us a time frame on the electricity to get electricity back online and to fix the network within these communities, and then an assessment on the housing to see when we can move people back into their housing. And that is the Department of Housing and the NSPRC, they're busy with that. And then West Coast SPCA is also busy looking at support for animals and bringing that support, supporting the community with the needs necessary. And then the things like IDs that were lost, SASSA cards, etc. So it's a whole operation. It will continue for the next 8 weeks.
And in terms of resources, are you coping?
The resources, I must say, the NGO sector, Lion Club, Gift of the Givers, Red Cross, roundtables, the community open up their hearts. Yes, I think humanitarian needs are under control. It's obviously will continue within the next 8 weeks. So they will stagger that and they will manage that. But it's the immediate need to fix the water as well as the electricity.
And we spoke to a town planner last week here on the show, especially with regards to these farm dams collapsing. And, there were some questions around what was the initial plan, especially when it comes to dealing with excess water should the dam levels rise in such situations. Was there a plan in terms of infrastructure on where this water could go?
Well, we also asked the Department of Water and Sanitation, who is the monitoring authority, to send us engineers to determine, first of all, the cause. I think it's important that we need to work with the facts and not with rumors and stories. The land belongs to rural development and it's in the jurisdiction of the city of Cape Town, but the affected towns are within the Swartland area. So this unfortunate situation happened, and now the main issue is now to protect the 4th dam, and therefore the engineers will pick equipment, releasing water slowly, because as you pick up, there's more rain coming. So we need to protect that, because if that will fail, then there's big problems. And then, so we go out on an hourly basis and communicate with the community. If we need to evacuate, then we will do that. But currently, it's stable, and the engineers are happy that the community is safe.
And certainly, as you talk about these investigations that continue, it's going to also be important, as you say, when information starts coming, to know the cause, but also at the same time to understand if these dams were adhering to norms and standards, for example.
Yeah, I met yesterday with the National Minister of Water and Sanitation, and we agree that the dams on farms, we need to plot them. We need to send engineers to look at the management of those dams, and we will need to do that on a regular basis. The outlets of these dams are crucial to get that right, because otherwise the integrity of the dam wall will become questionable. We've got a very thorough program on the big dams, the Wemmershoek Dam, the T-Waterskloof Dam. Those kind of dams are under control. Those dams with the concrete walls, if I can put it that way. But on the farm dams, we will need to set up meetings with agriculture as well. But we will plot the dams and we will set up a plan to manage them going forward.
And finally, I know you say that it's quite a massive operation that is currently underway and it could take up 2 weeks. Has the city estimated in terms of the damage, in terms of the quantification of it so far?
Well, the municipality is busy meeting with various stakeholders and getting an assessment. There's also a railway line, the main railway line from that area right through to Saldanha, and was just washed away, and that will be very expensive to fix. So they will do a costing on all of this, and then we will apply to the Disaster Management Centre National for some assistance to the municipality. But currently, we focus on fixing the electricity and the water supply. Those are two crucial items. We've met with the community. They're in agreement that we must try and fix that as soon as possible. In the meantime, the water trucks are running. We try still to find 7 more water tankers, but also then to help and to put manpower on these trucks to help carrying the water, especially for the older people, to their houses. So it is a massive operation, but the municipality is a well-managed municipality, and it's got big support from the City of Cape Town, Drakenstein municipality, and other surrounding municipalities.
All right, thank you so much for that update. Appreciate it. And let's see then, of course, as you say, in the coming days, that you will be working to restore the situation to normalcy, and especially as you say, things like water and electricity really have become quite urgent. That was the Western Cape Local Government Environmental Affairs and Development Planning Minister, Anton Bredell.